Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe. There is from Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a...
He's had a hit! Oh, good ball. Little pass back. Can he finish?
Indonesia have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Del Piero. And that is expertly dealt with. Schneider. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nedved. And it's Del Piero. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. Haaland. Shapes to shoot! Totti! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Totti. Now it's Haaland.
Indonesia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. And it's been given away. Can he finish? Schneider. Gavi. Messi. Ribéry. Schneider. And it's Davis for Messi. Gavi. And here's Ribéry. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos. Totti. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge. Now it's Totti. Nice physical challenge.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Ribéry. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Sneijder. Oh, that's nice. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rodri. And here's Sneijder. Oh, good ball. Nedved. Del Piero. Oh, easy pickings there. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a little off target. Messi. Rodri. And it's Ribéry. To Sneijder. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Del Piero. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Nedved. And it's Ribéry. Messi. Del Piero. Nedved. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Fiddles it through. It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Always onto this.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Lahm. And that has been cleared. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Alexander-Arnold. Gavi. Nice interception, well timed.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Snyder! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Lam. Ronaldinho. Lam. Ronaldinho.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Messi. Coming on the field is number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Bastoni. Bruno Fernandes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa.
Indonesia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Can he get it through? Bernardo Silva. Maldini. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Modric.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Looking for the runner. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Gavi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Decent hit from there. And it's Lam. He's through here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lam. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Modric. Bruno Fernandes. Modric. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Up he goes! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! No space, no... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Attention to the screen right now for information.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written